So if you take a look at the folder in front of you, you will see many facts that are enlightening about our current situation.
All right, you're listening to KRUI in Iowa City, 89.7 FM on your radio, krui.fm on the internet. This show is called iHearIC. My name is Justin Comer. On this show, we play local music and local artists, and we have people in the studio and all that kind of stuff. Today, I have 3 guests in the studio with me. Would you guys mind introducing yourselves one by one so I can test the mics?
Hey guys, I'm Kevin. We're the High Water Mark.
Hey, Kevin. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
And number 2.
Emily Halbrooks.
Hi, Emily. Welcome to the show. And one more.
Hi, this is Joshua James Johnson.
Yes,
Ooh,
there's
official.
Joshua.
I also play in the High Water Mark.
Yeah, we've got
See?
3 of... What's your current membership?
Probably 4.
3 of 4 currently.
Ish. Everyone's leaving.
This is the last month. This is it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You calling it quits?
For a while.
Yeah. I'm glad,
Hiatus,
I'm
if
glad
you
I
will.
got you in here before the end.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
So we've had you guys play on our concerts several times, both as a group, and I've had Josh solo a few times as well.
Thank you for that. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Always glad to have you guys. Can I ask why we're nearing the end? Let the people know what's going on.
Everyone's leaving.
Yeah.
Or has already left.
Yeah. So our Brian, our mandolin player, he has a job selling bones in Minnesota.
What kind of bones is he selling?
Human bones, hamster bones, and I believe some sort of land poultry bones.
So we don't exactly know what Brian does. Something medical up in the Twin Cities.
Okay.
So that's pretty exciting.
So it's like the science skeletons, that kind of stuff.
Those bones.
Who knows?
Yes.
We're
What
very
are-
proud of him, though. He's very
Yeah.
excited about it.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
Yeah. And then old Josh here, moving somewhere. We don't quite know where yet.
Somewhere. Currently homeless and unemployed.
You're not
Sweet.
homeless.
I'm
You
homelessin.
you moved to Colorado or Virginia or where was it? Boston? Where are you going now?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I might even go back to the south.
but you're leaving in like 2 weeks.
I'm leaving Iowa. I know for a fact that I'm leaving Iowa in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so you'll no longer be gracing the iHearIC
Yeah.
concert series,
Unfortunately.
which is sad for us, but you'll be going on to fun things, I'm sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you don't know exactly what yet.
I'm
But
pretty sure I'm going to pass away, though. I'm almost positive that.
soon?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
100%. Yeah.
Any idea of what?
Oh yeah. So if I move to Colorado, it's either going to be by a mountain lion or a bear.
Mhm.
Where I'd be moving to in Estes Park. There's a lot of those. Also lightning. A lot of lightning there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of Canadians who don't know how to hike properly as well. So I might be eaten by a lost Canadian as well.
A
So
hungry,
four-
lost Canadian
So
hiker.
4 possibilities there. And if I move to Boston, I love being in the water, and it's by the ocean, which has sharks. So shark. I guess we have like 4 things, and then 1 thing versus Boston. So I'll probably die if I go to Colorado.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you have spent time in Colorado before, and you've spent time in the ocean before,
Both of those
and you were
things.
safe from the dangers then.
I've been safe both in the mountains and in the ocean.
But you're gonna go back,
somehow.
and that's pushing your luck. So
Yeah. Well, I love being a risk taker.
yeah.
I think it's important for our society to take risks, or you grow up soft.
Yep. That's how you gain new experiences.
Yep,
Getting killed.
exactly.
And then we're losing Stewie, our guitar player and lead singer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
He's going back to the farm. We're sending him back to the farm.
Oh yeah.
So
Which farm?
family farm.
Hmm.
So that'll be good. So it's just the 2 of us now, just Em and I.
Now you're just the Halbrooks
Yeah.
duo.
Nobody wants that.
You guys are sticking around though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
yep,
going anywhere?
We're sticking around. Soul survivors. Well, I guess we're not soul survivors. It'd be 2 survivors.
What's the word for soul if it's 2?
Right.
Dole? I don't know what it is.
That is a good question. What is the plural form of soul?
Souls.
Souls?
But that's a difference in the meaning of the word soul.
I know that this is. I'm
It's
now.
hard.
Now it's getting deep.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't usually go here in the show.
What about goose versus geese? Do you go that deep? How deep you want to
Well,
go?
that one I think you've
That one's
finished.
pretty
Yeah,
finished
that's
out
it,
there,
right?
isn't it?
That's all.
I'm not convinced. I was public school educated.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So I'm not the brightest.
Yeah, all of our
Bulb
grammar
in
we
the
picked up on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So tell me about what kind of music you guys play. What's your typical night?
I've heard the term trash grass
Yeah,
before.
I've heard that too.
I like that. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
We've been called that by a couple of other bands that we were playing with. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It would make sense. Being we're all kind of from a rural background. I'm definitely the trashiest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you own that.
If you would have saw what my growing up situation was, you would have pity for me. Maybe you already have pity for me for other reasons.
Sure,
But
a little.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so trash grass. I like that label. And you guys have opened for some big wigs, right?
Yeah.
What groups have you shared the stage with
Let's see.
in the past
So
year or so?
technically, Trampled by Turtles opened for us.
Oh yeah.
Because they played last on Saturday, and we played first on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So,
good.
they're one of our best openers we've ever had.
Yeah, that was this past weekend,
It was a couple
or was that today?
weekends
Arts
ago.
Fest.
Arts Fest.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was really cool. So, good opener. They're a
It's
pretty
very
good band,
logical.
They're coming up in the world.
Yeah.
Who else have we played
Miles
with?
Over Mountains. we
Yeah, they
played
were really
with
good.
them.
Yeah.
I like them quite a lot. Oh man.
Is the band that I cannot say the name of.
Quinka?
Yeah, those
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
Is it-
Quinka.
Oh, they were
Quinka?
cute.
How's that spelled?
It's like Quinkadink, but chop some of it off.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
I
from-
got
from
it.
Seattle,
Yeah.
right?
Was it? I don't know.
Somewhere out
Sorry,
there.
guys.
Somewhere out west.
Apparently, they're quite big, or getting quite big.
Well, unfortunately I don't know them.
Yeah, I
but
didn't either.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. So yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, we play with
You've
people.
played around. Yeah.
They allow
Yeah.
us to play with them.
Mhm.
But you know what my favorite venue is? Is on the street.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say Lucky's.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Shout out to our. It's actually Lucky's is a chain, right? Is
I
Lucky's
don't
a
know.
chain?
I
I
think
think
it
there
is.
there are multiple locations. I don't know how big they are though.
Well, it's not my favorite venue. The street
Oh.
is actually my favorite venue.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to talk to anybody to book that gig.
Right.
That's true.
That is nice.
You can play without your shoes on
Mm-hmm.
at your own risk, but no one's going to tell you anything differently.
Yeah. Has that been a problem for you at indoor venues?
Absolutely.
Really?
100%. Yeah. Lots of judgment here,
Yeah.
which I've been called names like Skillet Foot.
I'm so happy you're here, Josh.
We're gonna miss you.
Skillet
Yeah.
Foot is the one that pops out just off the top of my head,
Yeah.
but it hurt.
That's pretty mean.
It's very mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to play a public service announcement. Let's see what comes up. It's on kind of a random rotation.
Ooh.
So we could get something fun. We could get something boring. Let's hear it.
Hello, I'm John Lithgow. Manatees are unique, among the most amazing animals on Earth, but they're endangered. We pose the greatest threat to their survival. Many manatees are killed or injured by boats or other recreational activities. I'm a writer of children's books, including one about manatees, and I believe education is the key. You can be part of the solution. Please contact Save the Manatee Club right now. Call 1-800-432-JOIN. Thank you.
It's just ended. Okay, so that was John Lithgow with Save the Manatees, little public service announcement there. And during the break, we decided that the high watermark, or the members of the high watermark that we have in the studio today, they're going to play a song for us. I didn't give them much time to get ready, so I'm stalling by speaking right now. How are you guys doing?
I think we're good.
All right.
I think we're ready.
All right, what are you going to play for us?
We are going to play my state song, actually.
Oh, yeah? And that's Louisiana, correct?
I'm from the great state, great in quotes, you can't see those, state of Louisiana. And our state song is the beautiful traditional tune, You Are My Sunshine.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you would only do the same. But if you leave me for another, I'll kill you in your sleep. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take
Beautiful. That was the high watermark, playing "You Are My Sunshine." Can you guys come back to the mics so I can ask you some questions? So I realized before in our first segment I didn't cover what are your roles in the band. So Kevin, what do you play in this band?
I play bass.
Yeah, and that was him on the bass just now. That was live in studio. If you hadn't figured that out.
Yeah, we're shaking off the dust.
Yeah. And Emily, what's your role in the group?
And I play. I'd like to think a dirty fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're also the coffee maker.
Yes.
Makes some mean coffee for the band every time.
The fuel provider.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, that was Emily on the fiddle solo in the middle there, also on the vocal harmonies. And Josh, what's your role in the group?
That is a loaded question.
Answer it in any way that you feel comfortable.
Clown.
No,
I like that, yeah.
That's only kind of true.
At the moment, I'm playing the ukulele family of instruments, including the banjolele, excuse me, God's favorite instrument, and the kazoo, which is someone else's favorite instrument. I think you know what I'm talking about. Come on.
I don't know. Are you talking about
M's favorite instrument? It's M. No, it's M.
Well, I thought since you were saying God, maybe it's the devil. I don't know.
Well, M.
Yeah. Are you implying anything about Emily there?
I'm clown number 2.
She's a fallen angel.
Good. Mm-hmm. I really like and you were singing lead on that song as well.
Oh yeah, I was. I guess I do sing.
Yeah.
You kind of do everything.
Yeah.
I like your what's that harmonica harness thing called?
A harmonica harness.
Yeah, the thing, like the Bob Dylan thing that holds the harmonica. I like the way you have this one set up to hold your kazoo.
It's not fun.
Oh, you don't like
They're
it? They're
very awkward.
Yeah.
No, they don't tell you that, but they're super awkward.
Just the harness itself,
it's
sitting on your clavicle there.
Especially when you're doing other stuff, you have to think about lyrics. And I come from a background of cousins having relations, so it's hard for me to multitask. But I think it's good for my brain development. They say
to have to focus on multiple things at once. It helps you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm having to remember lyrics, having to play chords, having to hum in something near my mouth.
Yeah.
This is teaching me motor skills. This is very
why
important.
On stage we don't let Josh tell stories anymore. We used to, when we had to fill a lot of time, we used to play like 3-hour sets. We're like, well, we know like 2.5 hours of material. Josh, tell us a story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then our repertoire grew, and Josh can't talk at shows anymore.
No,
that's not true.
Yeah. I'm banned from talking and for going barefoot too. So I feel like I'm not in a safe place anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're moving away.
So now I'm moving away, and that's the real reason.
Yeah, see, this is why I bring guests in here, so I don't have to fill a full hour myself.
Gotcha.
I can bounce off people like Josh who have lots of stuff to say.
I have too much.
It's great to have you here.
I have too much.
So
what would you usually do?
Well, I try to get guests in as often as I can and just, try to get them to just talk as much as possible so I don't have to do anything. But I have a full archive of live recordings from the iHearIC concerts that I play. I've played you guys several times.
Yeah, we had an exciting moment. Stewie was freaking out one day, texting all of us, "We're on the radio. Oh my gosh, we're on the radio." We didn't believe him, and sure enough, that was very exciting.
That was me.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you to you, Justin, for giving us this opportunity. I think public radio or college radio, community radio is really important for the community.
Oh yeah,
and what a great way to go out of Iowa City, because I like Iowa City a lot.
Yeah, you're broadcasting to everyone in town right now.
To everyone in town?
I mean, whoever has
They're
the radio
all
on.
100%.
I have enemies.
Oh yeah,
I do.
You don't. Everybody loves you.
It's okay. They're turning the radio off.
Maybe a good time to plug our Twitter. It's at iHearIC. If you're listening live and you are an enemy of Joshua Johnson, please tweet and I will forward your message along to Josh.
Can I use a hashtag?
Yeah, you can use hashtag enemies of Josh.
There you go.
Skilletfoot.
Hashtag Skilletfoot.
So I'll know. I'll find you.
Yeah, be creative. Any hashtag you like, but tag at iHearIC and be as mean as you like.
Please.
Josh can take it. Yeah.
I can take it really well.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. You know what I mean, Justin? We actually had a conversation earlier about attractiveness to men as someone who
as a preference.
yeah. And I don't know. I think I could try it out.
Yeah. You feel kind of fluid in your preferences.
Do you think I'm objectively handsome?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You know how to dress. You groom your facial hair well.
Oh, thank you.
You seem surprised that I'm saying these things.
I have such a big head. And I'm so confident in myself that I have to act surprised, so I don't come off as arrogant.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it passed. Yeah. I was convinced that.
But now you know my secret, so we can never.
Now all of Iowa City knows your secret.
We can never be a thing.
We are going live. We are broadcasting right now.
We're doing it live. Remember that meme?
I do. Yeah, that was Bill O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back when he was on. It was before he was on Fox. I don't remember.
Was there a time before Fox News that Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah, that video was some show that he did long ago. Oh. I think in the 80s maybe. It was old. Yeah.
Could we Wikipedia that?
Yeah, I'll do
that. Could someone call in
at some point today
and tell us?
I'll try to remember. What was so of all the shows you guys have played, what would you say was your favorite?
So was it last year we had the block party? So the first time they did the block party, Blue Moose had us out right in front, right up in front of their front door, and we didn't know how big the event was going to be, and we were just shocked at how many people came out for that event. It was just way too much fun, really good turnout, really cool event. So
that was a fun gig.
Yeah, that was tons of fun.
What about you, Em? What's yours?
I liked the view because we were all together. And we were
1 or 2.
12 floors up. Second view. Second time.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a good jam. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My favorite one was actually just a couple weeks ago, where we played for the Mills open mic. I had friends from Louisiana here, and the crowd was good. I think we played really well. That was a lot of fun. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, the Mill open mic is cool.
That's every
fun.
Monday night, isn't it?
I believe it is.
It's every Monday?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's always a lot of fun.
It's a long-running open mic here in town.
Yeah,
how many years?
Yeah, that's awesome.
How many years, Justin?
I don't know. I think maybe on the poster they might say the year that they started. I don't know.
Call in, let us know.
Yeah, if you know when the Mill open mic night started, please tweet at iHearIC. I looked up the Bill O'Reilly fact for you.
Oh.
So from I think 89 to 95, he was on the show Inside Edition, which was on CBS.
What?
And that's where that We'll Do It Live video comes from.
Oh, Inside Edition.
Yeah.
Is that still an ongoing program?
I think it is. It says 95 to present, Deborah Norville has been hosting.
Deborah Norville?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this lady.
Neither am I. I don't know. Either of you guys watch Inside Edition?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
With the rise of the internet, I feel like there's too many choices sometimes. Sometimes I just want my internet to go out, so I have to hook up the TV to the coaxial and watch cable.
Yeah, I don't really feel like that. I don't miss it.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
So, I haven't watched live TV in a very long time.
Absolutely.
So I just recently got an account with this this application called Spotify, and I find that I skip around so much with music, and I don't really. When I was a kid, I remember getting the third Nickel Creek album and just sitting in the dark listening to it, and it being very special. And now I'm just taking in albums and not even really listening to them.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, we have access to like all of recorded music now for free pretty much, and you can just consume it and then let it go, and then you may not even remember what you heard.
Do you think that we're like taking things for granted now, or just
Yeah, kind of. I mean, before it was like when we were kids especially, you had to buy a CD, and you don't have much money when you're a kid, most kids anyway. And there was really nowhere else to listen to music besides buying it. And now it's like, just go to YouTube, listen to it for free. No one makes any money out of it.
I remember when I bought Donkey Kong 64 for my Nintendo 64. It was $80, I believe, because the expansion pack had to come with it.
The little red thing. Yeah.
Can you imagine? I think I was 9 years old. That was 2 years of saving.
That's a lot.
I had to milk a lot of goats, and murder a lot of guinea fowl.
Is that how you made your allowance?
I did. I lived on kind of a swampy farm. Mm-hmm. We don't have farms like y'all have here in Iowa. It's more wet. Mm-hmm.
It's just mud.
It's just kind of mud. Yeah, it's mud.
Yeah.
We grow cattails, moss. Y'all have tumbleweeds. We have tumble moss.
This is where I can't tell how much this is
even
remotely true and how much is just made up in Josh's little head.
I'm a couple minutes overdue for my weather report, so maybe...
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I'll let you go. While I'm doing the weather report, do you guys want to get ready to play another song, maybe?
We can play another song.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, if you're listening and you're wondering about the current weather, it's sunny right now. Temperature is 84 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 86. 0% precipitation, 47% humidity, and we've got wind moving at 9 miles per hour from the south. And just for Josh today, he requested a little bit of tomorrow's forecast, so let me see what I can get for him. On Monday, it's going to be sunny. The high is 91. The low is 70. Precipitation, 10% chance, and 8 mile per hour winds from the southwest, and 60% humidity. And that's tomorrow for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what are you guys going to play for us now?
I think we're going to do... Oh, man, do you know the background of this old tune? Does anyone know?
There's a Time?
Yeah.
That's by the Dillards.
The Dillards. Mm-hmm. Written by the Dillards? Anyone know?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
I can look that up for you while you're playing.
Oh, I got to do this. Hold on 1 second.
There, he's tuning another instrument there. That's not the one he played for the last song. If you can't figure it out, we'll reveal the secret at the end.
Two, three.
A Time, performed by the High Watermark, and originally performed by the Dillards. And I was looking for a little bit more specific information about, who composed the tune and stuff like that.
Please.
The most information I could find was on the Andy Griffith Show wiki, and it says that the song is by Rodney Dillard and Mitch Jane.
That is how we picked up that song.
Yeah.
It's from that show.
Yeah, it says here that it was they sang the song twice in the show in 2 different episodes.
Oh, I only know the one.
Yeah. It's in the episodes The Darling Baby and The Darling Fortune.
Oh, man.
Was that in the same season? Did they even have seasons of TV shows back then?
I don't know. Let's see if I can find out.
Please.
Hey, Josh, what instrument were you playing on that tune?
That is a banjolele, which is a part of the ukulele family.
Mm-hmm. It sounds a little bit more like a banjo than your typical ukulele.
Yeah.
So we originally brought Josh on to play banjo. And at the time, Josh played banjo, and we were super excited about it. Mm-hmm. And then one day, he just showed up with a tiny, tiny, tiny banjo. He's like, yeah, I sold my real banjo, and I got this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We were devastated. But, we learned to live with it.
As you do with me.
Yeah.
You just kind of learn to live. I just come around. I'm like a feral dog that,
It's kind of friendly. But
it's kind of friendly, but you never know. You know what I mean?
then by the time we got used to that, then you sold it and bought a dobro.
I did.
And then we loved that. Mm-hmm. And that lasted for not very long. And then it was gone. It was it was amazing time when we had the dobro.
And the dobro was my first instrument, but man, I can't really play that thing and sing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, it kept sliding off your shoulder.
Yeah, it was just, it's high maintenance.
Yeah.
And I'm not really big on high maintenance. I don't like high maintenance in my gal pals and in just my bicycles.
Yeah, it's hard to bike with the dobro on your back.
I don't like gears. I'm a single speedy for life.
Oh, yeah?
I just don't like...
I never really got used to a 10-speed either. Anything like that.
I
I wasn't great at riding a bike anyway.
Sure.
You don't ride bike. You live in Iowa. You don't ride bike.
I've ridden plenty of bikes. I just was not... I don't know. I fall off a lot.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the folks at home who may not be familiar, can you tell them what a dobro is?
A dobro is it's actually a trademark name. I believe it's the Doppera company. Doppera Brothers company. They made a type of resonator guitar with a square neck and raised strings, with a larger nut and saddle, I believe, to be played with the strings facing upwards. So you'd play it with a piece of metal on your left hand, or if you're right-handed, and finger picks on your right. It was a popular instrument when it came into the bluegrass zeitgeist from Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, Flatt and Scruggs, if you will. Mm-hmm. For a while, there was only 5 major bluegrass instruments, and then they kind of shook everything up, throwing the dobro in the mix.
Yeah.
Did it always have a cone? Do you know? Or was it ever just like a guitar that they flipped with a square neck?
Well, I believe the first, how it started was from the Hawaiian Weizenborn guitar, which kind of looks like a traditional guitar, but it's all hollow. I could be wrong. But yeah, I believe the Doppera Brothers made the cone, the
resonator.
The resonator cone is their own design.
Huh.
I'm not sure about the patent though, because you see a lot of other companies using that same cone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Real quick, we got a tweet.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it a hate tweet for Josh?
It's actually pretty nice.
Oh.
Friend of the show, Laura Fellman, she's a poet that we have on the show pretty frequently. She says, sorry, tuned in late. Where is Josh moving to? Hashtag not an enemy of Josh. So if you want to just briefly tell Laura what your plans are in a couple weeks.
That's a good question. I'm either going to move out and work audiovisual, which is a job for the YMCA of the Rockies. It's a conference center and resort in Estes Park, Colorado. I used to work there back in 2014 and had a wonderful experience. I believe our mutual buddy is there in Estes Park right now.
Which one are we talking about?
Oh, what is her name off the top of my head?
Like nobody knows.
Yeah. Michelle Gill.
Oh, yeah. She's driving back right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was just in Estes Park.
Yeah, iHearIC listeners know Michelle quite well. She's been on the radio show several times.
Holla.
Mm-hmm.
Or Virginia. What is the name of that town? Harrisonburg, Virginia. I have a job offer over there. I'm going to eventually move to Boston in a couple of months to be with my gal pal, Elizabeth, who received a job offer with the Boston District Attorney's Office after finishing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, finishing her law degree here at U of Iowa.
Yeah.
So really excited about life and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm probably going to die.
Right.
If I take Colorado, I'm definitely, not probably, I'm definitely going to die.
As we covered previously.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Can I tell a quick story about my time in Estes?
Oh, yeah, sure. Kevin said no. But go ahead.
I have many stories.
Yeah, I've heard some stories.
But
Is it radio appropriate?
it's absolutely radio
Right,
appropriate. It's
right.
about Canadians. So this one Canadian, he went hiking and he bit off more than he can chew, basically, and he got stuck on a mountain, on a cliff, and he had to spend the night there, which it gets down to about 30 degrees at night. So I mean, he wasn't prepared to spend the night on that cliff. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to say I'm camping up there,
Yeah.
and so I'm going to be prepared. But if someone like a Canadian
Yeah.
is up there and is not prepared, I might be in trouble.
Yeah, they might become desperate.
I know.
Yeah.
You really don't like Canadians, do you? You're gonna start getting hate tweets from the Canadians.
Actually,
here in town.
actually the girlfriend is half Canadian,
Is she
so
really?
Oh, so maybe you do.
but that's actually my backup plan is we get married and I become
Does she have dual citizenship?
she does.
Sweet.
So I become quarter Canadian.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Public school here. I can do some simple fractions.
Yeah. So Josh mentioned his gal pal. Something we didn't cover. Kevin and Emily, you guys are your thing, right?
Yeah, we're pals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we're legally pals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Friends with the contract.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Yep. I've got one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a contract yet?
Oh yeah. We've been married for almost 2 years.
What?
In December.
Oh,
That's awesome.
congrats.
Thanks.
How did I not know this? How's that going?
It was a very low key situation.
That's the way to do it. We did the same
We just did
thing.
it in the park by our house.
Nice.
Got married in the park by our house.
Yeah.
How did you propose?
We just sort of like fought about it for a year.
That's-
That's fair.
That's good.
Yeah. It wasn't so much like a hey, will you? It was sort of like, should we do this? And then sort of like, yes, no, I don't want to do it. I do, and and I won't let you know which of us
that's
took
all
which
right.
side, but but here we are. One of us won.
Yeah.
Who was your witness?
You gotta have
Let's see.
two, don't you?
I don't remember how it works. Like we went to the place and signed the paper. We had Ashley's friend Kelsey was there for that, and then when we did the actual ceremony, my family was there. Her family was there. Her friend Janet was there. Her friend Janet lives in Boston, by the way.
Holla.
So maybe you'll run into her.
Yeah. I love meeting people, and
Yeah.
I have to fill them out first.
Mhm.
I say something maybe a little bit off colored at first to see kind of like if they can deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like when you're dating your person, right? When you first meet them, you first go on the dates, you'll give them a little bit of you
Right.
just to kind of gauge it, but you won't give them all of the
You
skeletons.
got to keep yourself on
you know?
pretty good behavior at first.
You'll give them maybe the femur. Like
That's
our boy.
like the biggest part of the skeleton, though.
Well, and percentage-wise, though, one femur,
Yeah.
that's like 10%. Give them like 10% of
Okay,
you.
okay.
Later, you can give them the whole skeleton in the closet.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Hey, it's time for me to play a Grant spot. How many songs do you guys want to play today? You want to do?
It's up to you.
You want to do one more after the Grant spot, and then we'll close with one as well. Does that sound good to you
Sure.
guys?
I like
So
it.
two
Yeah,
more.
do that.
Two more.
We
Okay.
can do
Yeah.
that.
All right. So while I'm playing this Grant spot, you guys want to get ready?
Yeah.
All right. And this is also a random selection, so let's see what we get.
Support for KRUI is provided by Little Village. Little Village is Iowa City's independent, community-supported news and culture publication. Little Village's event calendar connects readers with critical cultural opportunities. Through journalism, essays, and events, Little Village works to improve our community according to core values: affordability and access, economic and labor justice, environmental sustainability, racial justice, gender equity, quality healthcare, quality education, and critical culture. Little Village can be found in print editions at local businesses in Iowa City, as well as online at littlevillagemag.com.
All right, and if you're just tuning in, this is iHearIC Radio on KRUI. I've got some members of the High Watermark here in the studio with me today, and they're going to play a song for us live. What are we getting this time around, guys?
Ooh, we are going to play an original song of ours.
Oh, exciting.
That we have never recorded.
Awesome, that's great. We'll have a live radio recording of it now.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, huh. My darling, my sweetheart, it's nice to see your face. I've missed you, my sweetheart, since I have left this place. You love me, where is this from? Please don't you want to slow down? Your actions tell different ever since I wasn't around. So I'm only in like with you. You're scaring me. Who knows if it could have worked? Please calm down and have a seat. I'm done here, I'm leaving. Turns out you're a common case. The truth is that you sort of suck and are just a pretty face. So I'm only in like with you. I'm only in like with you.
Beautiful. That was an original song by the High Watermark. What's the title of that one?
I'm only in like with you.
Yeah, as you may suspect, the title is I'm Only in Like with You.
Not very creative over
Yeah.
here.
Well, I didn't want to assume, you know. Sometimes you repeat a phrase several times in a song, but it's not the title. You choose something different.
That's
just to
pretentious.
throw people off. Did you write that one, Josh?
I sure did.
Cool.
In 2013, long time ago.
Cool.
About a girl.
Yeah.
About a girl.
Right.
Actually, the first girl I had ever had any of those special feelings about. You know the ones.
Really? Yeah.
The ones, yep. I started developing those feelings around 5th grade to this girl, who will remain nameless. And then we were in the same grade, and we kept in touch. And then fast forward till we were both around 22, 23, we ended up becoming an item.
Yeah. So that's that's like 18 years waiting.
That's a
right?
long time, yeah.
That's a long time for that infatuation to fester inside of you.
Absolutely. And I mean, things had changed, between that. But man, if I at 23 could have told my, how old are you in 5th grade? 10? Something like that?
Yeah.
If I could have told my 10-year-old self that, you just wait. You just wait 13 years and things are going to happen. He would have been really excited.
Yeah.
It didn't, and we're still mutually connected and on a friendly basis.
Mm-hmm.
But,
But you wrote that song about her.
I did.
Has she heard it?
I believe so.
Nice.
I do believe that I invited her over post the breakup because we were still friends, but I still had like a little thing.
Right.
And I was like, I had been intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wrote a song for you. I remember I drank about 6 Red's Apple Ales. Are you familiar with this product?
I've seen it.
Yeah, I got real Reds intoxicated that night, and I was like, I wrote this song for you. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah.
How did she feel about it?
Well,
Did she laugh? Was she mad?
I think she thought it was kind of funny. She has a good sense of.
Had she also been consuming the Reds?
Not really.
Okay.
Which that's always terrible. That's terrible.
There's an imbalance between you.
Yeah. That's never good when you're like, party with me, and they're like, nah.
Yeah.
So you keep partying. I have several of those stories.
Did you say this started when you were in 5th grade?
That infatuation about that
Okay.
girl, we'll call her Winter.
Yeah. Originally, I thought you said when you were 5 years old. So if you were paying attention to the math and I said 18, that's what I thought. So nope. Nobody call me out on that, all right? I misheard. I know how to add. I know how to subtract.
Public school here.
Right.
I didn't call you out on it because I didn't know.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a long time coming. That was fun. That was a fun little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Have you guys written any songs, Kevin and Em?
Oh no, we're terrible.
No, you don't fancy yourselves as
no.
songwriters?
Not at all.
No.
That's why we hired Josh.
Right.
Oh, clown and songwriter. That's what I do.
There you go. Yeah.
I play a bunch of instruments.
You did write all the songs that we do that are originals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And one can say my suggested songs for the band are the most endearing.
Yeah. Yes.
Where do you guys pull your covers from? What do you like to play the most?
We kind of mix it between like contemporary folk songs with a little bit of traditional songs.
Mm-hmm.
We only do one kind of pop pleaser song. Rest of them are mostly traditional songs. We have some bluegrass songs, but we're not a bluegrass band. We're a trash grass band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very different. You think it's going to be a bluegrass band when you see us live, but no, we have none of the skill,
Yeah.
none of the technicalities of a bluegrass band. And there you go.
Yeah. What's the song that you consider a pop pleaser?
The song from the 1998, I believe, motion film, Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Celine Dion tune.
Right on.
My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah, regular listeners to this show have heard recordings of that.
Oh,
Yeah, that tends to be people's favorite song.
Yeah, I think I've played you doing it solo and then you guys doing it together as well.
oh,
Yeah, I've got probably like 5 recordings of that. I don't know.
Oh, fancy.
that one seems to
It's
to
a
go
fun
down.
cover.
Yeah, people love
Yeah.
that song,
Yeah,
especially when you guys play it. Yeah.
Oh.
that was a good time.
The crowds go wild.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Oh man.
I mean, really, the band just started off with Stewie, Em, and I just playing songs that we liked.
Mhm.
We used to just get together at my house and just play some tunes, and then it kind of we accidentally got a gig. And we're like, oh, we need to learn a lot of tunes really quick. So yeah, it's just been songs that we, just wanted to jam on, and then the band kind of came in around it,
Mhm.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So I asked you before what your favorite show you've played was, and if you're willing to talk about it, could you tell us which show was your least favorite to play?
Oh,
And don't say any of the ones that I booked you on.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So it's not because the venue is bad, 'cause the venue is amazing. We got a gig that we were not ready for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
So we
about.
got offered to play at Cedar Ridge, which is awesome. And we're really excited. And, we show up, we're super, super, super excited. First set goes, pretty good. And then second set was not so hot. And then we get to third set and it's a disaster. We've never played so poorly in front of so many people. So it was not the venue's fault at all. It was totally on us. We just had a really bad day, and it wasn't just one of us. All of us had a bad day. And so we just flopped just horribly on
Yeah.
stage in front of too many people.
Right.
It was exciting. It was
Yeah, that's
very
always
exciting.
fun. That's always
Yeah.
fun to just crash in front of a large crowd.
Yeah,
I do want to say that I wasn't a part of the band when this happened.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
And neither was our mandolin player.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, all the blame here, I think we know who it goes to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's M.
Yeah, it's definitely am.
The rest
Of
is on
course.
my shoulders.
Of course. So, since you weren't part of the band at that point, Josh, do you have a least favorite show that you guys have played?
It's both one of my favorites and one of my least favorites. I mentioned earlier about loving to play to busk here
Right.
in town.
Yeah.
There was this one night where a patron who was possibly inebriated sneezed on my bare feet.
Oh boy.
Well, he had been kind of I know exactly what you're talking about. He had been kind of harassing us all night.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd been drinking down in the Ped Mall, and then he kind of acted like he might have something coming up, and he kind of lurched towards us, and we all together take one
Collectively.
big step back at the exact same time. We all knew that this was going to be a problem, and luckily he didn't. But yeah, we thought for sure it was going to get gross.
Yeah.
That's the kind of risk you take, though, when you're barefoot on the Ped Mall here in Iowa City.
Yeah.
Like it gets pretty
Friday
swirly.
night. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, people get wild out there.
We're a wild town here in Iowa City.
Yeah, definitely.
Like all you other wild towns.
Yeah, we're up there.
Yeah, definitely. In
Yeah.
the top 80, I would
For
say.
sure, yes.
Easy.
Definitely. So before we go down the full list of wild towns, we're drawn to a close here today. It's almost 5.
Oh man.
So I got to start plugging some stuff. Do you guys have anything coming up that you want the audience to know about before we shut down?
I should have like opened a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, we don't. Josh is moving away. We're very sad. Stu's moving away. We're very sad.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like performances, but anything you want people to know about.
Yeah. Well, we just talked about the Ped Mall, Ragbri, on that Friday night, right?
Whatever day Ragbri is in town, we are going to play one last time out in the Ped Mall. So if you'd like to see us, come check it out. It should be tons of fun.
Yeah, and I don't know the dates for that. Do you? I don't remember.
I know we're the big city, so it has to be
Yeah.
a Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
But it'll be the last time we're gonna play with Josh, and then he moves shortly after.
I'm gonna say rain or shine.
Yeah.
I do believe 2 of us have waterproof instruments here. This is this guy right here from this is American made.
Yep.
This is from Bend, Oregon. Yep, from the Outdoor Ukulele Company.
So this may be your last chance to catch these guys performing on the Ped Mall.
Yep.
So if you're around for Ragbri, you should check that out. Anything else before I get into my list?
Oh, I think that's it. Wish us luck.
I do for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so let me get into my list of plugs here, and then maybe you guys can get ready to play one more tune. All right, so if you like these guys, you should follow them on Facebook. The band is called The High Water Mark. And if you're looking for stuff to do this month, there's plenty. The Feed Me Weird Things concert series is going on. Their 5th show of the season will be Period Bomb with special guest Praxis, and that's going to be Thursday, July 12th at 9 p.m. So that's this Thursday at the Trumpet Blossom. And then their 6th show is Fire Tools with special guest Purchase, who was on this show last week. That's going to be Saturday, July 21st, 9 p.m. at Trumpet Blossom again. And then the 7th show of the season is Daniel Weish with me opening with my friend David Clare. That's going to be Saturday, July 28th, 9 p.m. at Trumpet Blossom. If you live in or around Cedar Rapids, you're looking for stuff to do on Wednesdays and Sunday nights, there's the Cedar Rapids Municipal Band concert series happening at the parks around town. If you're listening live and you're near there, tonight's show is going to be at Beaver Park at 7:30. And I run sound for the band, so you know that it sounds good every time. And if you liked today's show, maybe you'll like next week's show. That's going to be July 15th, featuring special guest Rachel Jones. We have a website. It's iHearIC.com. If you scroll to the bottom of that page, you have links to our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. And every episode of this radio show gets recorded and released as a podcast, which is available on iTunes, Google Play, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. And if you look at the descriptions for each episode, you can find links to the artists that I play in the show or that are here in studio with me. And you, the listener, if you have music that you'd like us to hear or shows coming up that we should know about, or you want to get involved with the iHearIC program, or you just want to say hi, the best way to do so is at our email address, ihearic@gmail.com. And that's the end of my plugs. So, what are you guys going to play to close out our show today?
Well, you mentioned it earlier. We're going to give it a shot with just a 3-piece.
Yeah.
We're going to do the classic song, My Heart Will Go On.
All right, that's a great way to close the show. So once this is over, we're going to go home.
Yeah.
Holla. Every
show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you hear in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Love is when I loved you one true time. I hold to in my life, I know will go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and the heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that the heart will go on. You'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Yay, we did it.
Do you love me? I mean, love is too weak a word for. I love you. You know, I loathe you. I love you. With two F's. Yes, I have to invent. Of course I.
Yeah.
Don't you think I do?
I don't know.
89.7 KRUI. For all the luffers out there.
Yes, now you can dance to the Bible.
You're listening to KRUI, Iowa City.